All right. I hate these fucking quests where you run halfway across the map to go fetch something that's on the other side of the map, to then come back to the other half of the map, to then go to the top part of the map, to fetch something else to go to the bottom part of the map. It's like, devs, we don't like fetch quests. If you like fetch quests, let me know in the comments. And let me know why you like fetch quests. And then I've got a really good psychiatrist that I can give you their number and you can go talk to him. Welcome back, everybody, to Medieval Dynasty. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we're going to do some quests and roll on over into winter. So let's see. First of all, we have another toddler wandering around. I'm not even going to try and pronounce... Well, maybe I will. What is it? Naisi Badka? I don't know. Wandering around, which also means his mother is now available again for work. Okay, who was it? Oh, Radamira, right. Okay, yeah, she was one of our very first. So she's now without her work, and it looks like she is an extraction specialist, which is a good thing because I am really having a bit of a time keeping in the clay because we've been making so many bottles for wine, beer, mead, and so on, and we're going to be making even more of those. So let's put one of these sheds I have on full clay. That one's doing clay and limestone. This one is doing full clay. Okay, yeah, so let's assign her to excavation shed LT2, Laketown 2. And we should be able to just do it this way too. Radamira. There we go. Okay, so that means then that, yeah, we significantly increased the amount of clay that this will bring in. Not only because we added another person, but also because Radamira is pretty high, skill too. So that's going to help a lot. And I've been going over to the clay patch across the way there each season and getting it myself too, just to keep things going. And that's kind of the nature of what I have been doing. It is because I have so many mothers at the moment. I've been just doing a lot of stuff myself to keep things going. But we're not hurting at all. I mean, we're doing amazingly well, in fact. Okay, so I did the changes here to the farm that I said I was going to do. So this little section over here that used to be our onion field is now just extended orchard. As you can see, this field has been turned into a plum orchard. So all of these trees here are plum. I need to go get more plum seedling, but there aren't any more available from the farmers this fall. So we'll have to go get another batch of them in the winter. I think we need 16 more because... yeah, there's 5 sections. There's 3 more rows. 3 times 5 is 15, plus this one over here. So yeah, we need 16 more plum seedlings. I turned this field over, converted it over into another hop field. And so that just leaves us these 4 fields. And I did that. I explained this in I think it was the last episode, the reason why I've done this. But the thing is I got to really start moving forward if I'm going to make it at least to my son's coming of age, because it takes so long. And the thing that holds me back almost more than anything is my fields are too big and my workers can't get all the work done, before we have to roll over to the next season. And so I've got to come and do it. And after a while, it's fun, but God, it gets tedious after a while. So I needed to do something. Plus, we had such a surplus of grain and still do have such a surplus of grain. But part of why I'm adding more hops is we're going to start mass producing rye beer in particular, because it's rye that I have so much of. And then, to start utilizing that more. Okay, so if you're curious about the 4 fields, So this one does onions and poppies, and then a little bit of cabbage. And then it's fallow in the winter. These two are doing, for now, are doing nothing but flax. So flax in the spring and summer, and then nothing in fall and winter. It's just because there isn't really anything else except for rye that rotates well with flax. And I have a super huge surplus of rye at the moment. So I'm just letting those two fields sit fallow for fall and winter for now. You know, we'll change those up later. And then this field here hasn't changed. It's still beets and carrots. And it takes 3 seasons for all of that to work. So it lies fallow in the winter too. Okay. Now, did a couple other things off camera. I went ahead and put in a nice little walkway and dock out here. And it's pretty straightforward. I thought about doing this with you guys on camera, but the problem that I ran into was that I had to redo this multiple times in order to get it all to fit. Because if I didn't have this piece just at the right angle, then it would clip too far into the ground here, or it would clip too far into the ground here, and then I'd have to redo the whole damn thing again. So once I finally got it to work, I just said, you know what, I'm just going to leave it in place because I want to redo it. But it looks pretty nice. So, you know, we've got the little cross piece here, and then this comes out to here with a little ramp going down to the shore. The other end is just a cap piece because the tree and the terrain, well, not so much the tree, but the terrain is in the way. And I couldn't add another piece here, so I just capped that off. It wouldn't even let me put a ramp here either. And then this goes down. We got a ramp piece here, and then we have a little dock out here. And these are pier pieces without rails, and that's as close as I could get them to each other. So there's a little bit of a gap there, but can't do anything about it. Also, I think that looks pretty neat. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for updating you on what has happened around the village. Let's take a look and see how much money we have from our stalls. We have, oh god, we have almost 50,000 coin. That is amazing. Okay, let's pull all that in, and we now have 156,000 coin on us in total. That's great. It's a damn good thing though, because man, we're paying over 10,000 in taxes now, but certainly can afford it. Okay, Rock has a quest for us. I don't even know what it is because I was going to wait for you guys to check it. So let's take a look and see what he has. What did you find, buddy? A stone. Thank you, man. Very nice. All right, how's it going, little cub? You're bored? Have you tried mischief? You always seem to enjoy it. What am I telling my son to get into mischief? That's probably not a good idea. I did. I scared some chickens, fought with mom for a whole hour before taking a bath, and even scraped a knee while trying to climb a tree. But nothing helped. Oh man, that sucks, dude. Can you help me out? I could give you a toy. Yes, that's a great idea. I'm not surprised. You like it. Okay, yeah, we need to do that anyway. It is toy time, and I think we gave him the toy sword the last time. He probably doesn't really care. You can only just give it to him once a season is all. And so yeah, you either have the, if you didn't already know this, you either have the toy sword or the oh, here we go. We got you something. Or the doll to give him. That's all there is. Okay, we got +3 affection.
Bye-bye.
And
hi.
Wait a minute. Hold on a sec.
Have a good day.
Toy for a boy. Bring your son a... Oh, he wants a sword specifically. Ah, okay. We can do that. I think I even have a couple. I can't make those myself. I don't know why. I have to go to the blacksmith to get them. Oh, maybe I can't. Or don't have one. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to go visit one of the blacksmiths to get that for him. So we'll do that. We still got 3 more affection from him. Just by giving him the doll. Now, you guys told me that I should give the other villagers' kids toys too, because that has kind of the same effect. It raises their It'll raise their stats when they grow up, or they'll have better stats. But, you know, we're going to have so many kids running around here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with that, but I'll try. Where did that other little whippersnapper go? There he is. Oh. You're not poor, and you're not unloved. Here you go. Got you something. Dynasty reputation. Oh, okay, so that gives me more Dynasty rep. Okay. Bye-bye. See you, kid. All right, so, yeah, I mean, we are going to have a lot of babies running around here. So, I'll do the best I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with all of them, but it is what it is. You know, as I've said multiple times, it's not like we're hurting here, or will be in any shape, or be in any bad shape at any point in time. Oh, we got to take a bath. Hey, that reminds me, I think we can make like a wash tub or something for that purpose. And that might be something to put near the inn here so people can kind of clean up. What if we... Okay, first of all, let's take a look. Would it be under containers? No. Seats, table, lighting, plants, workstations. Laundry workstations, hunting, farming. Here we go, wash tub. Oh, it's not going to let me put it on the gravel. Just a place, you know, for people to wash up before they go in and have a beer.
I traveled the world in the 7 seas just to get these items.
That's not an ideal place for it, but does it fill? Oh yeah, okay, so we can clean ourselves up in here. Does it consume the water? Let's see. So this is kind of like Kingdom Come Deliverance. All right, that cleaned us up. Nice. It's kind of a weird place for it, though, isn't it? Again, I really wish we could set, you know, buildables, not placeables, but buildables on top of floors and boardwalks and things like that. All right, well, I'm just going to leave that there for now. And I might move it later. We'll see. Just had another thought, and then it escaped my brain. Don't remember what it was now. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I've got these SoMe quests keep popping up. And it's basically where Matilda says, go show my better product to Lubomira, and then she counters with her better product kind of thing. I mean, and I don't mind it. Because it gives us not Dynasty, but what's it called? Diplomacy rep. But it just keeps popping up, so after a while it kind of gets a little like, okay, guys. Anyway, I don't know how to do this quest. I took this quest from one of the vendors in Rolnica, and I'm supposed to give her coins, but it didn't give me an option to give her coins specifically. Unless I was missing something. I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at that again. But anyway, so, you know, we have a total of 8 field workers. Not all of them are working at the moment because some of them are mothers. But I think with 8 field workers and just these 4 fields, we could probably move down to 2 days, 2-day seasons, because here again, I got to get moving forward more quickly. I just do, you know, so, okay, let's see here. Let's get on our horse and we are going to do some quests here. And, I already went around and manually sold off, you know, all the wine and beer and stuff that I had made from the last crop. And sold a few other things too. So I think we're pretty good to go as far as that goes. So what we need to do is we need to go back to Berenice, I think, or Brenice, yeah, Brenica. I'm still having a hard time pronouncing these names here. Just not used to it.
Weightlifting competition. How is life?
Okay, so let's go to which I think it's Brenica, and then we have to go. Actually, no, let's go to Rolnica first because that's where that other quest is, where I'm supposed to give this woman 300 coin. And wasn't seeing how to do that unless I don't know, I was playing kind of late last night and it's getting tired, so maybe I just didn't notice it. I think it's this lady right here, isn't it? Does she have a quest thingy? Come here?
Welcome.
No, somebody
Be
named...
safe.
Oh, what's her name again? Carolina. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. She wants me to go deliver the money to somebody else somewhere else. I thought it was for her. Okay, yeah. See, I was a little... I needed to go to bed. I wasn't paying attention. Now I understand why I wasn't able to give her the money, because she's not the one I'm supposed to give the money to. Okay, so that being the case, let's go ahead and ride over to Berenice and finish this other quest. And then we're going to... Or no, sorry, Berenice. Then we're going to work... oh, we got to go talk to Alvin again, too. That's right. Because we can do that now. Or not Alvin, Alwyn. And then we'll probably work on the main quest. So this is going to be working on quests episode primarily. Let's see. Her... Oh, yeah. Her hut's over here, isn't it? Yeah, there she is.
I wish I could dye the fabrics in more vibrant colors.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm back. What did she tell you? Did she finally admit I am better? Not quite. She wanted me to show you a thing she crafted. I don't want to see her awful work. Tell me whose item is better. Your item is better, sure. Okay. So, oh wow, she gave me some noble shoes, which I'm gonna promptly sell right back to her.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Oh wait, no, you know what? She doesn't have any money because I cleaned her out. But these are worth 720 coin. They're pretty good for winter, but I think whatever shoes I'm using for winter, I don't remember what they are. They're warm boots, maybe, are better. I'll hang on to the noble shoes until I can compare them just to make sure. Okay, so where is this Carolina at? She's in Gostovia? Oh, no, she's in Hornica. And we got a herald, too. Okay. Well, let's go to... yeah. Let's go to Gostovia first and do the next thing with Alwyn. I think we're going to have an archery contest. And then we'll head down to Hornica.
What do you have there? Do you really need all these skulls on you?
All right, here we go. How's your practices going? I bet I can beat you now. Oh, how confident. All right, I'll take the bet. How much? For 100 coins, we have 3 shots. The one who gets more points wins. Sure, let's do it. I got 64 points. Now it's your turn. What? What? You haven't even shot yet. You guys, okay, one of you guys told me in the comments that Alwyn used to stay with you during the contest, which of course he would. So I think that's broken. Okay. I don't really know. You can't really tell how far you are until, what are we using for arrows? Well, those are the unpredictable arrows of randomness. I think they worked okay when we used them last. Oh, we're 19 meters. Let's back up a little bit. You guys also told me in the 98% accuracy. Oh, he's going to win. I don't care. 89% accuracy. Okay. I mean, it's not bad shooting, but it wasn't good enough. They've made this really hard. I mean, really fucking hard. So it is what it is. So let's go talk to Alwyn and have him rub it in our face because the devs of the game made this almost impossibly hard. I don't care though. I mean, actually, I'd almost rather have it a little too hard than not hard enough because games these days tend to be too easy. Well, that didn't work out as I'd planned. You can try again if you want. The conditions remain the same. Oh, I can keep doing it. Okay, maybe later. Oh, talk to him? Okay. Alright, so wait a minute. Do I have to beat him in order to advance his story? I see Alwyn's growing ambition to show me that he is better than me at something. It is surprising how easily he stopped caring about everything he did all his life. I have to admit that once he focuses on something, it's hard to change his mind. Failure, the children will now point their fingers at me and laugh, but there's still a chance for me to turn it around. Okay. So I'm guessing then that I have to beat him before we can advance his story. But I'm not going to do that right now. So let's see. What do we need to do? We need to go turn this in. And there is also a blacksmith in Hornitsa that we can get the toys from. We just need to buy up all the toys for every season. Okay. Don't really need new villagers right now. I'm just, like I said, trying to keep things going as best as I can and just, you know, wait it out until our mothers come back.
How are you?
I am fine. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Damn it. Tell you what we're going to do, actually.
Have a nice day.
Because it's getting dark, the blacksmith and this Carolina person's probably going to be in bed by the time we get to Hornitsa. So let's go talk to Sambor. Because we'll probably be able to talk to him. That's going to be Unigos. And then we'll go to Hornitsa later. So I'll meet you guys up at Sambor's house. Alright, let's talk to him. I told you not to bother me. Sambor, I need to know where to find Kestrel. I see, and you want to know it right away? Of course. Because the matter's urgent, cannot wait? Of course. Splendid, then it seems that I have all the leverage. I have an errand for you to run. Oh, here we go again. Come on, are you seriously going to exploit me like that? Precisely. You really are a bastard. Should I cry now? No, you can try dropping dead instead. And how would you find Kestrel then? Damn you, what do you want? I need you to obtain some items for me. What are they? Beets, onions, cabbages, and carrots. Are you kidding me? You want me to get you groceries just as the story gets so interesting? I'm gonna be frank with you, boy. I don't care. Get my food, and you'll have your precious information. That's just poor storytelling right there. Nothing you can do about it. Maybe it's supposed to be funny or clever or cynical or whatever. Is there any other way? Don't I have any choice? I guess the way in which you obtain the vegetables is all the choice you get. That's simply lazy. Stop barking and go fetch, doggy. I hate this. Right. Okay. Well, we should have all that stuff at home because of our harvests. He wants 20 of each. Alright. I hate these fucking quests where you run halfway across the map to go fetch something that's on the other side of the map, to then come back to the other half of the map, to then go to the top part of the map, to fetch something else to go to the bottom part of the map. It's like, devs, we don't like fetch quests, just so you know. Okay? Players do not like fetch quests. Well, I don't anyways. I can't speak for everybody, but most of my gaming friends that I know of don't like them either. I think. I don't know. Maybe I should shut up and just speak for myself. If you like fetch quests, let me know in the comments. And let me know why you like fetch quests. And then I've got a really good psychiatrist that I can give you their number and you can go talk to him. Alright. Let's see. What are we doing? We are going to go... We might as well just go home and sleep. And then we'll fast travel to Hornitsa. So I need to make my way home. I'm probably going to run into some wolves here in the forest. So yeah, I'll see you guys down in Hornitsa in the morning. Alright, we are back home, and one of the things that I noticed riding into town is that our bell rings now, which is really cool. Just wanted to show you what the lighting looks like at nighttime here. I don't have a night hawk potion on or night vision. So I think it looks pretty neat. That's the going down that direction. And then going down this direction.
I need to drink something.
You need to drink something, do you, buddy? All right. There's a well right here. Get something to drink. And then we shall go to bed. I wanted to roll over into winter. But we have to do this quest this season. These other ones we don't have to do this season, but this one we do. So I guess we'll just do one more day of autumn. It's not going to be a big deal. Oh, there was something else. There was actually a couple other things I wanted to do. You guys told me in the comments that I can put flower boxes underneath my windows. Plants, trellises, flower pots. Oh, no, wait a minute. I think I have to do... Yeah, I have to do decorate. Window, wall, current decoration. Decorative window shutters. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Can't see what I'm... A large wooden planter. That's what... I think that's what we need. So let's go... Here. Plants. Flower pots. No. How did I do this? Was this just part of... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so how do I do this underneath the window? Window, wall... Like this. Okay, that, I see. What's that? That's a small... No, let's go bigger, go home. Alright, and then let's put... Yeah, let's put St. John's Wort in there. And I like chicory. I'll put chicory in there. Okay. Just add a little more pizzazz to the house. We will get into the coloring and the design stuff too. But the other thing you said was I can put tablecloths on the tables. Oh yeah, if I get the hammer out. Okay, so we have full tablecloth, table runner, flat tablecloth, sideways. That looks kind of grody. I mean, all of them look kind of grody, actually.
This ale isn't going to drink itself, people.
Table runner. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, honestly,
With great power comes great
those look terrible.
responsibility. And the king seems
They
to
look
be
absolutely
doing
terrible.
just fine.
You know, they need to be washed or something, but I guess that's all the only option we have with those. It's kind of cool we can do it, but I just wish they looked a little nicer. Just because it's medieval times doesn't mean the innkeeper can't keep the tablecloths clean. And it's not like, you know, we are a poor village. We are actually quite a wealthy village, probably the wealthiest village on the map, in fact, many times over. So what the hell? Anyway, let's take a fish tart and a rye beer, and then that'll keep our hunger and thirst at bay. All right, what are we doing? I think we're traveling to Hornitza. We have two things to do there. Turn in that quest to this Caroline lady. And also buy up as many toys from the blacksmith as we can. So let's head on over there.
Vio.
Okay, we are here. We also have the Herald here too, so we'll grab their quest. King's Challenge. Let's just look at how they've kind of put the trellis thingamadoodles along the house there. That's kind of neat looking. Casimir, what does the king want? Some villages have been razed to the ground during the war, but our beloved king won't leave his people alone. The subjects from all over the kingdom are asked to collect building materials to aid those in need. What you need? Wonderful. I'll await your delivery. If you don't want to carry everything here, remember. Yeah. Okay. So we need all that stuff. God, that's a lot of stone. I mean, I have it, but shit. That's a hell of a lot of stone. That's expensive. Okay, well, we have 5 seasons to do it. I'm pretty sure. I know I don't. Well, actually, I guess the stuff in parens is what I have. So the only thing we don't have is 700. Are you kidding me? 700 planks? Oh my god. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of planks. We'll work on it. We got everything else apparently. And I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm going to get. I mean, what else can you get from the king at this point? We've got our crest. We've got our village. I guess we just keep, you know, moving up in his favor and keep reducing our taxes, which is, you know, substantial for sure. Okay. Anyway, let's see. We need to find what's her name. And what's her name is here. Over here. In here? Yeah, Carolina. What can I help you with? I would like to buy noble boots. I would? Okay, thank you. Now what? Oh, okay, so I guess I'm buying the boots and then taking them back to Tomira. And it cost me 300 coin to get the boots. I thought the coin itself was what they wanted. Now I get it. Okay. Again, guys, I was I was just clicking on shit and I wasn't really paying attention. So that's why I seem a little confused about that, but I think I understand what's happening now. Okay, let's go talk to Air Blacksmith, and we'll buy up all his toys. And we'll probably stop off as Lesnitsa and talk to that blacksmith too for the same purpose.
Hi, old friend.
Hi, Jan.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Okay, I need a toy sword from you. And we need to also... Shoot, I should have gotten the dolls from the seamstresses. I didn't think about it. There we go. You only got one? Really? Okay. We need to be able to make our own toy swords. I guess maybe the devs felt that would be too easy for us to do, but here's the thing. The reality of it is if I can make an elite sword, I should be able to make a toy wooden sword. So it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Let's take a look at these people. You're level 3 hunter. You're level 3 diplomacy. We can set her up on a new shop. You're level 3 farmer and production. Again, I don't really technically need more people at this point. Okay, so we got the toy sword. We got to get the vegetables for Unigost. Well, more specifically for Sambor. So yeah, I guess let's go to this turn-in next. Back up at Rolnitsa. Okay. We're talking to Tomira. Here's the boot you wanted. Thank you so much. Here's some coins for your trouble. No problem. You know what I should have done, darn it? I should have taken a look and seen where we were at here, how many points we got for that. This takes a long time to level, as does hunting. And we talked a little bit about this too. I know I can change that in the settings, and I may end up actually doing that at some point. But the default settings is such a grind. Okay. Anyway, what are we doing? We need to go... Let's go home, hand in the toy for our boy. First of all, I'm gonna stop off in Lesnitsa and get another toy sword, so I just have extra. Then we'll go home. Then we'll get the veggies for Sambor. And I'll probably just make the planks myself.
Let's go.
Just because it's going to take too long to have one of the villagers do it. So I'm going to...
Onward.
Oh, I don't like how that throws you right into the sign every time. Listen for our bell. Oh, it didn't go off this time. Damn it, Jim. Alright, where's our little tyke? There he is. Hey, buddy. Look, I brought you a present. Affection changed to +5. I couldn't wait for it. It's amazing. Who's the best dad in the world? No idea. I only know you. That's hilarious. Man, these devs are snarky in this game. Alright, just go play with your toy. I wasn't expecting that. That's funny. I should have been expecting it, though, knowing this game, right? Alright, let's see here. How many planks can I currently make?
Hey! I was using that!
Chillax, man. I'm the boss. Can't talk to me that way. Okay, so I can make... No, oh, yeah. Okay, we definitely have enough logs to do this. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to make 700 planks. Then I'm going to lug all those into storage. And then, that might short us on the logs, but, you know, they're getting logs. And then I'm going to grab all the vegetables for Sambor, and I'll meet you up at Sambor's place. All right, guys, we're back and are on our way up to Sambor. Found this crate just lying right in the middle of the road. I don't know if I've seen that before. An interesting chest. This chest might look like any other, but you feel something strangely unusual in its presence. Take a closer look at the chest. The wooden container looks identical to every chest you've ever seen, yet you find yourself conducting an inner monologue rather than just mindlessly looting its innards. Contemplate the essence of life itself. Reflect on your childhood. Philosophize about the true meaning of love. What the fuck is this? I don't know. Essence of life. You grub, you fertilize, you plow, you sow, you water, you harvest, and then repeat. Same as when you wake up, work hard, and go back to sleep. Another day, another responsibility, until one day, you won't wake up anymore, but your offspring will, and start the cycle anew. Life is an endless journey. No matter how fast you run, you'll never cross the finish line in time. Okay, fight the urge to fall into another trap set by your own mind and focus on the chest. Try to lift the lid. We just got 6 potions of instant healing. Your hand reaches inside and grabs a bottle with a healing potion. The sweet scent of the brew penetrates the vial and hits your nostrils. Walk away from this strange piece of furniture before you get lost in your thoughts forever. Random much? It's like, what the hell, man? First time I've seen that. Okay, so we've got all of Sambor's veggies in the upper right-hand corner, as you can see. And then we have everything for here except for the logs. I noobed out and made 700 planks, which actually was 1,400 planks. So yeah, now I just have to wait for the logs to build back up to 500, which shouldn't take too long. And then everything else, you know, we have and should continue to have by the time the logs are replenished. Some of that stuff's being used, of course, but it should be being produced faster than I'm using it. Okay.
Let's go.
So yeah, let's go back to Sambor and drop off these veg edibles and then see what he has to say next. One nice thing about, you know, if you ever decided to build in the northeast of this map, it seems to have the biggest concentration of maple trees, so wood would be, you know, a lot easier to come by. What the hell? We'll check and see what's here. One of the random lumber camps. Okay, yeah, that's worth grabbing. What else do we have? We have a stone axe. Sure, we'll grab it and sell it. It's free money. And oh yeah, let's take the logs. For sure. Sometimes I forget you can loot those because I think they're just part of the, you know, the POI. All right, what? No, we need to go back to here. There we go. Okay. Let's head this way. We got to be careful because there's some wolves right before you get to Sambor's house. They're just right up there, so. Alright, let's see what this asshole wants. Here's your stupid food. Let's see if it's all there. Don't test me, Sambor. Where is she? Hey, don't you talk. Where? Ornicha. I was just there, you motherfucker. God damn it. Okay. I was just there. See, again. Go all the way to the extreme north end of the map. Go all the way to the extreme south end of the map, just to come all the way back to the extreme north end of the map to find out that you needed to go to the extreme south end of the map. Ugh. Oh man, I'm getting trolled by the devs. That's what it is. I'm getting trolled by the devs. Stone knife, some leather. Okay. I'll meet you guys back in Hornitsa again. Alright, so this is going to be one of those search the area thingies. We're looking for Kestrel. A woman named Kestrel. Okay, well, let's start looking around here.
In the tavern who called himself Sparrow.
Kestrel. We found her. Oh, you're not looking so good. I stand up next to a mountain. I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Well, I pick up all the pieces and make an island. Might even raise a little sand. Kestrel, is that you? I'm Rasimir, Eordan's nephew. Waits at the window, wearing the face that he keeps it ajar by the door. Who's it for? Kestrel, are you there? Do you hear me? Until the rainbow burns the stars out in the sky, until the ocean covers every mountain high, until the day is night and night becomes the day, until the trees and seas just up and fly away. This is pointless. You're drunk as a lord. I know. Oh, I know. I'll bring you a special potion that will help you clear your head. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? The answer is blowing in the wind. Don't worry, Kestrel. I'll come back. So she needs a potion of sobriety, and I should have one of those on me, right? Do I? I don't generally get drunk anymore because I took those perks. Yeah, I got lots of potions of sobriety. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I'm still right here. I'm back. It's all going to be okay. Just drink this. What? Well, what's going on? Who are you? Those eyes. Is that it? Am I dead? You're very much alive, Kestrel. My name is Rasimir. Eordan was my uncle. Of course, your eyes. Now I understand. I'm sorry. I've been quite distant lately. Please don't mind this mess. It was some badgers that got in through the window. It was very nice to see you. It's very nice to see you. Me and your uncle were working together. Trade, mostly. I don't want to be rude, but I've already spoken with Unigast. I've actually met Sambor and Molrad as well. I know about your mission. Very good to hear that. I wasn't ever a good liar. That's what a friend of mine did pretty well. Yeah, my uncle. Yes, your friend Eordan. I know about that too. I see you know a lot, kid. No more bullcrap for you then. We were all part of a pack. A family, really. We never had a name or anything, but we did have some reputation in realms far away from here. The pack was all that we had until the day it fell apart, but you probably know about that as well. I don't actually. No one has told me yet what had happened. Well, it seems that the boys would rather tell you about the happy days, but you seem like you're ready to handle the realness as well, aren't you? Yes, I am. It was 12 years after the pack was fully formed, over a decade of adventures, mischiefs, tightening of bonds. We still felt young, but the thought of retirement from our operation was getting more and more real. We even had a place... Excuse me. Yeah. Let me take a drink here. Okay. We even had a place picked out where we could grow old in peace. Yes, you guessed that right. The valley was always our endgame place to settle down. But none of us realized that the end was so near. We were staying for a job in a town called Navis. Spent weeks there. Everybody started to get a little nervous, a little frustrated, because Eordan was planning it all on his own. He was always secretive, and we kind of got used to it, but this time something was off. He kept telling us that he was meeting with some informant. I've seen him a couple of times through a window. Tall as an oak and thin as a straw. Skinny face and jug ears made him look like a rat. Beady little eyes didn't help him as well. Eordan said that he was keeping us out of the loop for Ratman's safety. So we waited, played dice, drank, and waited. When Eordan finally revealed his plan, it sounded like a joke. Weeks of planning for a job so simple, we could have done it with our eyes closed. So I'm guessing that it wasn't so easy after all. Supposedly, there was a lot of stolen loot in the town hall's treasury, brought in by corrupted militia. The plan was simple. Get in, steal it back, and return it to the rightful owners. Child's play. Eordan and Wolrad were supposed to make a distraction when Unigast and Sambar went inside the treasury, and I, as usual, was waiting with the horses ready to run. All went according to plan, no surprises. Sambor and Unigast were loading the cargo into the horses when I saw Wolrad walking towards us alone. He said that Eordan split up with him and should be right back. I didn't like that. There was no reason for them to separate, so I decided to go and check on him. I could smell his posh perfume from a mile away, so it wasn't hard. I swiftly followed his scent right into a town scribe's chamber. That's when I saw it. What did you see, Kestrel? If it wasn't for the ears, I would have never recognized him. His face was bashed in so hard you could almost see the floor through it. Eordan was standing by Ratman's body, wiping blood off his hands. He did it with a bottle of mead, which then he took a sip of. I'll never forget how casually he looked in that moment, like it was the most normal thing to do. He hid some kind of book or journal behind his belt and then noticed me. Uh-oh. For a second there, I saw his true face, his pure reaction to seeing me. It wasn't fear or shame, it was just annoyance. He scowled at me for ruining his plan, for insubordination. This honest reaction even he couldn't control, and just like that, his face changed completely. He was shocked, afraid, out of breath suddenly. Maybe even a tear was glistening in his eye. He grabbed my hand and said that we need to run, that we are not safe, that he will explain. So we ran to our brothers in arms, got on the horses, and escaped. I told everybody what I'd seen. Jordan broke the most sacred of rules, his own rule. He was trying to explain himself, but all that we heard were more and more lies. The trust had been broken. We were talking and arguing the whole night. At dawn, Wolrad was the first to leave. We always kind of treated him like our younger brother who forced himself on a journey. But in that moment, he was the most mature of us all, and it was clear that the pack had come to an end. Sambor left right after. Then I did the same. Unigos stayed with Jordan. He couldn't live without him. He loved him the most. Even more than me. When I was walking away, I saw the face of Jordan again. Our eyes met for a split second, and they were not sad, but full of contempt. So that's how it happened. I'm sorry, Rasimer, you probably expected something different. It doesn't matter what I expected, only the truth matters. The truth's always a bitch. Never pretty, never certain, full of doppelgangers and dirty lovers all over. But it still points to Jordan being a killer. Your uncle was an extraordinary man. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Truly brilliant, ahead of his time, I would say. His mind was able to predict things that should be predictable. He read people like books, and with all that excellence came a price. The perfectionist in his brain couldn't cope with losing and being wrong. Jordan had a really short fuse sometimes. He suffered from constant loneliness. Loneliness? He had you, all of you, the pack, the family. Everybody loved him. And yet we were the only thing persistently keeping him down, caring about us, loving us. It was a burden to him. The emotional ties made him dependent on us, weak, common, and being ordinary for him was worse than death. That is really sad, to be honest. Having us kept him grounded, but he couldn't restrict his ambition. It was like a flesh-eating disease consuming him from within. Being anonymous started suffocating him. Seeing smiles on faces he'd helped wasn't enough. Hearing praises and thanks wasn't enough. He wanted to be acknowledged, to be worshipped, to be feared. I can't believe you're talking about Jordan. I thought he was a hero. I wanted to be like him. Life's hard, kiddo. You can't judge a book by its cover. Same as you can't judge a man by the one thing he did or by part of his life. Nothing's just black and white. Unigos told me the same thing. He probably knew Jordan better than anybody else, knew the worst of him, but he was a brother to him nevertheless. He couldn't have hurt him. Well, he did have an affair with Jordan's woman. So you know about that as well. Seems that Unigos and you grew really close together. Yes, he did. I did. And I'm sure that Jordan knew all about it. Are you serious? That man could deduce the color of a lady's knickers just by hearing her laughter. I'm sure he knew about me and Unigos. Why didn't he say anything? Wondering about that would torture me at nights. I had a couple of hypotheses. But the thing that speaks to me the most is the simplest of answers. He didn't care. He didn't love me that much to want me all to himself. Yet he wanted us to be happy, so he didn't intervene. I'm sure it was funny to him watching us wallow in our lie, like watching children playing a grown man's game. Maybe he could have changed. Maybe if the baby wasn't... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. If the baby wasn't born dead, don't be sorry, that's what happened. Maybe he was happy about it, or at least appeared to be. Didn't want to hear me when I was saying that it could be a girl. He wanted a boy, a mini Jordan to keep him company, but it wouldn't have worked. Not that time, at least. Why is that? The boy wasn't his. Ah, so you knew it. It was Unigos then. A mother always knows such things. I knew it was Unigos from the moment I felt his heart beating inside of me. But you never told any of them? Nope. I felt like the lack of truth was a better solution in that situation, but you don't have to agree with me. I do agree there wasn't a good answer. You tried to help keep them both happy, and I don't. It wasn't your decision to make. Unigos deserved to know. Same as Jordan. I'm not their judge, so I'm going with answer one. Because, like she said earlier, nothing's black and white. It was more complicated than that. And yet I failed at that miserably. Still, you put their happiness before your own. Let's not talk about it any longer. There's a very important matter I've been getting to. You may think that I'm crazy, but I have to say it. I don't believe that Jordan died of natural causes. What? What are you saying? I think he was murdered. What makes you say that? What do you know about his death? Not much, actually. Only that he died peacefully in his sleep. That's what Unigos told me. And you just assumed it was due to an illness or old age, correct? No, yes, I believe I did. And that's what doesn't add up to me. I knew Jordan. He was always in great shape. We met a few days after his death, actually. We met a few days... Huh? How did you meet him if he was dead? He wanted to reconnect. Oh, sorry, a few days before his death. He wanted to reconnect. He was happy. It was obvious to me that he was planning something, and that wasn't to die in his bed. He didn't have any health problems, but enemies, those he surely had a surplus of. Okay, what exactly sounds very convincing? I guess I'm a little lost about that. Let's just go with that one. I managed to find out the location of the medic who was examining Jordan's body and who decided to burn the corpse in the same day, which already seems bizarre. Yeah, that does seem a little sus. And have you talked with him? No, I wanted to, but my demons caught up with me. Have you told anyone from the pack about your presumptions? No, it may sound harsh, but they're suspecting as well. Oh no, they're suspects as well. Suspects? You were supposed to be a family. I don't really believe they did it. I certainly hope they didn't, but we can't rule out anything at this moment, so you cannot tell them about any of this. Not until we learn something valuable here. Here, I've marked the location of the medic's camp on your map. I don't know the exact place. You'll have to find it. Speak with him and report to me. I mean, if you're up for it. Of course I am. I'll be back. Wow. Okay. That was a lot. Are you going to still be wallowing on the floor? Oh, you need to clean this mess up, lady. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of stuff. Oh my God. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here, and then we will continue this as time goes on. And, I'll periodically go back and keep challenging Alwyn. I mean, we'll have to beat him eventually. And we have about 159 more logs that we need to get to finish this off. So I might we have 5 seasons, excuse me. So I'm pretty sure this will happen, naturally. But, if we get down to 1 season left and we still don't have enough logs, I'll just cut the rest myself. Other than that, we'll just keep moving through the seasons, and we'll be back with another episode sometime in the near future with an update on what's going on here in Medieval Dynasty. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video. We'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.